So back in 1994, Atari Games released a two-dimensional fighting game that they were hoping would be all the rage in arcades. They were so confident in this that they even put that in the title, and Primal Rage was born. This particular arcade game is notoriously difficult to emulate, so if you want to have a great gaming experience playing this game, you really need to play it on original hardware. And speaking of original hardware, take a look at my latest arcade pickup for my collection at home. That's right, I have a Primal Rage arcade cabinet that I picked up here off of Facebook Marketplace here in Arizona. Super excited to get this, as well as the condition it's in. As you can tell from these photos, I have very few cosmetic things that I need to do in regards to some paint chipping, some T-molding, and things like that. When it comes to the hardware, all the hardware, the original arcade buttons, joysticks, CRT, everything is in fantastic shape. Although I might have a few videos on my channel showing some of the things that I'm going to do to this arcade cabinet to really restore its original luster. One thing I love about the original Primal Rage arcade cabinet here is the fact that with this key lock, I can open up the control panel and have full access. Very easy to access the inside of the control panel if I needed to change out anything with the joysticks, buttons, micro switches, wiring. Anytime there's an issue, I can easily get in here and get the repairs done. With the control panel open, you're able to look inside and see the shelf where the original arcade PCB and hardware is put in the machine. Obviously, it's pretty dirty in here for this age of machine. I'll probably clean things up in here as well while I go through and do some fixes to this cabinet. But I love the fact that I don't really have to open the back of the cabinet to get to this stuff, although you will have to open the back of the cabinet to access everything. And although the control panel artwork is in immaculate condition, no worries here about the control panel, the T-molding around the sides of the cabinet does need some fixing. In fact, I'm going to replace it completely. Took a poll on my PDubs Facebook page, which I have linked in the video description below. You can follow me there. And viewers voted. I said, what color should we go? Should we go red, yellow, or black T-molding? Everyone voted red. I agree. We're going to go red. So I'm going to be putting red T-molding on this. Not only am I going to rip off the black T-molding and put red T-molding on there, I'm also going to order the original artwork side panels that are missing from this particular unit that I purchased. It looks like they were on there, but if you take a good look at the side panels, you could tell that the artwork was peeled off and the cabinet painted over black during some time. But I want to add this artwork. I went ahead and I ordered some. It's already on the way, so hope you guys come back for that video for the final look. If you're not familiar with this arcade, I'm going to continue giving the tour of what this thing came with. So for instance, it tells you that, hey, in order to perform your special moves, you have to hold the buttons and then do a certain combination with the joystick. And the original bezel as well gave you some of the special moves, but none of the fatalities or finishers, if you want to call them. Yeah, they're probably called finishers, are on here. You probably have to look those up on the internet. I know I did, and I'm trying to learn them. But what was unique about this game is instead of doing a joystick combination with a button press to do a special move, you had to do the button press first, then do the joysticks in certain directions in order to get the special moves and finishing moves completed. So probably a little bit backwards if you're used to playing like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, games like that. Now I've already made one improvement on here. The marquee that came with this arcade machine, because again I bought it used, was old, cracked, decaying, chipped. That's the one on top. And I already replaced it with a brand new Translite marquee that I ordered off of eBay. And as you can see, the new marquee already looks fantastic. I did a deep cleaning of the glass, got all the gunk and years of tape and other residue off of there. It looks brand new, and it looks so sexy. Another thing that I like about the original Primal Rage arcade machine is that it came with a 26-inch CRT, and the cabinet itself is not that gigantic compared to some other arcade machines. You get a big 26-inch CRT, plenty of great viewing angles, and of course this CRT is actually in perfect condition. I'm going to show you a video, don't go anywhere, showing you how good this looks. This is just how this particular DSLR camera picks up the CRT image. But a great giant 26-inch CRT combined with an amazing sound system in this arcade. You had speakers up top underneath the marquee, as well as some bass speakers in the base of the cabinet, providing a great rumble effect, which you'll hear shortly. Here's what the CRT looks like in real life, as well as when I use my cell phone camera, which doesn't capture all that flickering. Now, why did I buy this arcade game? Well, for starters, all the hardware on this arcade cabinet is in phenomenal shape. All of the hardware, joysticks, buttons, the PCB board, the CRT. So this cabinet was in great shape at a great price. And although I do plan on restoring a lot of the cosmetic stuff on it, there's really not a ton I need to do to this particular arcade machine if I'm going to play Primal Rage, even though I don't have a ton of nostalgia for the game. Well, guess what? This particular cabinet here will let me play the game and enjoy it the way it was meant to be played, considering how hard it is to emulate this game. If you open the bottom coin door, which, by the way, I love the fact that the prior owner gave me the keys. Thank you so much, David from Tucson. Absolutely love it. When they give you the keys, you don't have to drill out locks, but when you open up the coin door, you'll notice down here is the service menu switch. All you have to do is go ahead and flip that switch, and you can access the service menu. And again, this might be kind of hard to make out on the DSLR camera, but you can adjust the game volume, dip switch settings, the attract sound volume. You can adjust the game level difficulties, as well as you can check all the historical stats for this game and things like that, which is all very, very cool. You can really dive into the weeds and see how many times this machine has been played. It keeps track of everything. This stuff always fascinates me when you can access this stuff on a pinball machine or an original arcade machine. You can see how many times the left coin slot was used, the right coin slot, for example, how many times player 1 won, how many times player 2 won, things like that. Hopping into the game statistics, it looks like Sauron is the most picked player ever on this machine. It looks like it's only been played 1,346 times, at least since the last time the stats were reset. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. And again, you could turn the gore on or off, you could adjust the difficulty, you could have the demo mode turned on or off, you could change it from English to Japanese, you could also restore all the default settings, etc. My house is a mess right now. I have machines all over the place, but that's because I'm busy moving all my stuff from one arcade room to another, so make sure you guys come back as I'm building a new arcade in my home. So this thing's just kind of parked here right now, but also everything I need to upgrade my Cubert cabinet, restore that thing, as well as everything I need for this one is on the way. Hope you guys come back for those videos when I have a chance to post them. Overall, I'm having a real blast with this arcade cabinet. I'm actually glad I bought it, even though I'm a novice and I'm learning how to play and learning all the different moves and stuff like that when it comes to this game. I've played this game in passing in arcades, but I've never mastered this game because it's so hard to emulate. It's not even worth playing when you try to run it off MAME and other things, etc. Right here, me and my son are going to play versus each other. What I was so happy to see is that my son absolutely loves this game. So we're going to have us fight. Just a quick spoiler, he does beat me 2 wins to 1, best of 3. However, we do have a good time playing with each other. So we're going to, I'm just going to play that out for the rest of the video, some of that. And if you enjoyed this video, give me your comments, feedback, reactions below. Give us a thumbs up on the way out. And as always, my dudes, thank you for subscribing. He's the Sub-Zero. No! Oh, what a punch! Try to look like that. Rage. No mercy! Oh! Watch this, watch this. Oh, I was gonna do an air throw. Oh, did you see that? Oh, did you see that? Come on, we'll do it. We'll go again. I'll fix it.